Good morning, everybody. I'm Addy and Roke, streaming for QuarkForge. Joining me today is Pure. Say hello, Pure.
Howdy, howdy.
All right, let's see. We are back with some Dune Awakening, and also we are live for the first time on Kick. So, hello, Kick.
I feel like we should say something about its kick. I don't know. We can make fun there somehow.
You're the pun guy. I don't know. I'm not a very punny person.
Well, you should practice that.
All right, so let's see. What are we doing today? We are at very different points in the game.
Yes, we are.
You still have some main story stuff to do, and
Like killing enemies with a standard sword, 15 of them.
awesome. And I have been delving into the deep desert. So I guess honestly, my next thing is I should probably build a new ornithopter. This one, while good for going around, Haga Basin, if I look at it, the wings are almost halfway permanently damaged, which means that when I go into the deep desert, there is a good chance that one rocket is going to take out a wing and then I die.
What about the other one?
The other one probably needs to be repaired. I haven't touched this one in forever. Yeah. So this one has better wings for certain.
Then I will take the first one and fly off to go kill 15 people with a sword. Partly because it's more damaged, and partly because I can't access that one.
Oh, okay. And here I was thinking that I should actually just build a tier 5 ornithopter.
I mean, you can. I just need to go kill 15 people real quick.
Yeah, bring back a couple corpses too, please.
I don't actually know how.
Oh, well, then never mind.
How do you bring back corpses exactly?
I forgot you have to unlock that in the one of the story quests. So
I am a mere level 17, so
it's not really level dependent. So that is just dependent upon you going to do the what are they called? The trials. Because once you unlock the ability to have the Fremen Death Still, then you can move in. You can just grab a corpse. Now they do have a weight of 75, so they're pretty heavy, but they give us 45,000 water.
which is quite nice.
Yes. And currently our corpse storage is empty. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's see if we can even do a tier 5.
You realize the
Thopter.
weirdness of saying we have a corpse storage, right?
You know, in any other game, that would be weird. In this one, it's just pragmatic. Okay, so Scout Hull. I would need a lot more duraluminum if I want to go straight tier 5. Diamond down. We've got enough cobalt paste, probably. Advanced servox, armor plating. The engine, I definitely want to do a tier 5 engine at minimum. I mean, I'd like to do a tier 6, but I gotta get better at the deep desert for that. By get better, I mean actually learn where to find the titanium nodes. That's my problem right now.
I mean, that does sound important.
So it looks like I'll be doing some duraluminum farming today. The wings, I can definitely do the wings. And the chassis. So I'm specifically going a scout ornithopter here, as opposed to an assault ornithopter. The assault ornithopter, while it would be fun, it's not as fast. And I am not very well versed in the way of rocket fighting. So I want to be able to just get away.
Well, do you have the ability to like launch chaff or something?
No. But I also think it's pretty much just point and fire. I don't think there's too much in the way of like locking on. Because in the few scraps that I've been in, I don't get hit very often. There's just a lot of rockets that fly by. And I'm pretty good at bobbing and weaving in the air. So I'm pretty good at not getting hit. But if they were all locked on, I don't think I would have much of a chance at survival. That would be pretty much the end of me. So, yeah. Speed is good. And in terms of getting away. And the big thing is, like, if you look at the wings, the tier 5 wings have a maximum glide speed of 170, as opposed to the tier 4 wings, which are like 160 or 150 or something like that. Yeah, 160. So just even faster. But if you go to the assault ones, they glide at 150. So tier 5 assault, or tier 6 assault is probably going to be about the same as a tier 4 scout in terms of speed. Which means unless I come across a scout with a rocket launcher, I'm probably going to get away with the tier 5. So that's what I'm shooting for here. But I'm going to need more duraluminum. And for duraluminum, I need more regular aluminum ingots. Let's see. Because we only have 4 of those. And we need jasmium crystals. And you took that ornithopter. Okay, so I now need to go get some. I minimum need to build an ornithopter storage.
I also just unlocked the planetologist path.
Yeah?
Didn't realize that's what I was doing, but there you go. It's unlocked.
The planetologist is awesome. That is, honestly, of all of the advanced classes, that's the only one where I've unlocked, like, anything. So if you go into your skills and go to the planetologist, there's a skill for cut array mining, increasing your recharge rate for your power, more mining bonus. Let's see, there's an overcharge allowing you to get more out of your power packs. I have some dew gathering. I can probably spec out of that, but I've got like 17 extra points that I'm not using right now anyway. There is like hydration capture from the still suits, reduction in stamina drain, stealth skills, I think. No. Okay, scanner mastery is detection radius of when using a scanner. And chart stuff. There's fuel efficient pilot in the mechanic tree, making your ornithopters take 25% less fuel. It's kind of important. Vehicle mining. I'm actually going to grab these real quick because I'm about to go do some vehicle mining. And that's just 20% more resources when mining with a vehicle. There's vehicle repair, fuel efficient driver. There's so much here that's really, really good. And I'm literally about to go mine, so may as well.
Makes sense.
When you're done killing people, let me know.
I haven't found a single person to kill yet.
Oh.
Found a corpse.
Well, then you're kind of on the right track. You know what? Let's go up this way. Now, I haven't done any aluminum mining since the last Coriolis storm. I don't know where these nodes that I'm looking for are.
Well, hopefully they're not hard to find.
Turn on my headlights here, speaking of hard to find. I also wouldn't mind coming back with a few fuel blocks. If that opportunity presents itself. Alright, here's my first victim. You poor rock.
Thrilling content.
You know what? Maybe not, but I got some pretty thrilling rewards there. That one aluminum node was worth 126 aluminum.
Well, I figured out why I had not been able to earlier find the vehicle backup tool.
Why is that?
I never researched it.
Oh.
Have now. So let me finish the journey.
So have you heard anything about the recent AMA that they did?
I saw they were doing one, and that's about it.
Okay. I also know that they did one. I know one of the questions that they answered, I think this was before the AMA though, was about fall damage applying to vehicles. Because currently it does not.
No?
Nope.
I have been landing the orthocopter so smoothly. I can just, barrel into things. That sounds better.
I think there is light collision damage, maybe. But, like, I'm talking just driving the buggy or any of the, like, the motorcycles or the upcoming tanks just off a cliff.
Sounds fun.
And their rationale behind it was there used to be fall damage for vehicles, and then in the beta, a lot of people complained about it, so they just turned it off because it wasn't fun.
I mean, if it breaks nonstop and with their repair mechanic in this game, I can understand.
I am 100% behind the it's not fun methodology. If it's not fun, I don't want to do it. And, having to constantly permanently repair vehicles or permanently disrepair vehicles. I'm 100% okay with it not having fall damage. Maybe in an area like the deep desert where it's PvP, I can kind of understand it. But if you're counting on fall damage to kill your enemies, I don't know. I feel like that's just a bad tactical decision.
I mean, didn't you tell me instead they rely on squish damage?
Ah, yes, that has been disabled.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on that one. On the one hand, I wouldn't want to get landed on. On the other hand, that it's so funny. Hey, look, people. Okay, well, we're just gonna...
Alright, I think we killed 6 people so far.
That's funny, I just ran over 6 people.
Well, I mean, I'm using a sword. And a sword weaker than the sword I could be using.
Wow, I just drove right over that person and they're absolutely fine. Okay, let's see if I can hit you with the tread. Nope. Completely missed. There we go. That was fun. Look at all these corpses just piled up right here.
As much as it is annoying when you're in a menu and you get kicked out because you're being attacked, they should kick you out when you're in a menu because you're being attacked.
Yeah. Okay, so I can only take the bodies of the people that I actually ran over.
Oh.
The people that are just laying here dead, I can't touch them. I mean, I can take their stuff, but I can't take their body. Which I guess is probably fine. Okay, how much did that fill me up? I've got plenty of space. Oh, wow, there's a node that I want right there. Okay. Die, rock. Okay, where am I going? I should be heading that way?
So my shield here, as we know, decides to just disable when I shoot. But it doesn't when I have a sword.
I mean, that's nice.
Well, it's nice to know it works as a shield, at least in some circumstances.
Yeah, my shield doesn't disable when I use a sword. But I primarily only use swords.
But your shield also doesn't disable when you use a gun, does it?
It's been so long since I have, I couldn't tell you.
You never use a gun?
Virtually never.
Also, they must have redone something with the game.
It's constantly being updated.
Because I seem to be significantly taller than I used to be.
Oh. Went through a bit of a growth spurt, did you?
I guess. Either I'm taller or they're all much shorter.
Well, good news is character redesign is supposedly coming. So you'll be able to make yourself shorter to match.
No, I'm good with towering over them. It's intimidating, right?
Sure. It's also easier to hit.
I suppose, but with the shield, as long as I'm using a sword, these particular people can't hurt me. I suppose they could, but they're not swinging slow enough to do so.
Which direction? Let's go up. Okay, I've probably got enough energy cells. Ooh, here's some good aluminum. I do wish the range on the mining laser was a little bit longer.
And suddenly I learned a new technique. Well, and historically, I've run up to a shielded person, tried to do the slow swing, and they beat me up.
Okay.
But if I do 3 normal swings, it staggers them long enough, I can do the slow swing.
Yeah.
I hadn't been doing that.
Oh. You can also parry them at the last second to stagger them.
Yeah, but my parry seems really slow.
I also have a hard time with the parry.
Ooh, I picked up a new Emperor's Wings.
Is it a Mark IV?
No, it was Mark 1.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm also currently using, so...
That's why I was wondering if you got an upgrade.
Now it wants me to kill enemies with a standard GRDA-44. I use.
Do you have one?
I can make one, but I don't want to use that.
Wait till you get to the drill bore shotgun.
I have the shotgun.
Do you have the drill bore?
Oh, no.
Okay. You know what? First, I can't. I'm too far. Now I'm just too close. This game does not want me to have rocks.
No. No, it doesn't. Well, at least I can use my better sword now.
So I've been doing the deep desert stuff, and I've been finding a lot of blueprints for the unique stuff at tier 6. Can't wait till I can start building some of that.
That sounds nice.
Unfortunately, like half of them I find are the pants.
That's less nice.
The IX pants. But I do have 5 or 6 copies of IX pants now.
You're going to be... What's the name of this planet?
Arrakis.
Arrakis? You're going to become Arrakis... The Gap Arrakis, or something like that.
The Arrakis Pants Lord.
Yeah, essentially.
Alright, I am just about full. I need to get home. I think the easy way is going to be go this way. No, if I just drive off here, I can go right down around. Assuming I don't get instantly eaten. Hey look, someone's base. Bye base. I'm driving off the cliff. Oh, I don't know if I can watch this happen.
Driving off the cliff?
Yeah.
It sounds like fun.
I feel funny when I fall long distances. Like, I get this feeling in my stomach. And my car's making some awful noises. But I made it down. Yay me. Ugh. I still got that feeling.
You sure they haven't, you know, updated the game?
I'm already down. So, like, if they did, it didn't do much. And also, I don't think they're actually going to add fall damage. I think they're going to stick to their it's not fun. And I hope they do stick to that, because they're right, it's not fun.
But apparently what you were doing wasn't fun either.
Not fun for me, but fun for anybody watching. People like my pain and suffering.
People like our pain and suffering. Remember the last game I was like, get eaten, get eaten, get eaten.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Incoming sandstorm. Okay, looking at the map. I don't know
Sandstorm
where you are.
incoming.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep. It's gonna hit the base. Oh, it's definitely gonna hit you. But if you get inside that, or you're inside the thing, right?
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm sheltered.
Okay. Then this one isn't a problem, because I have to unload the buggy.
One hit with a sword, I like it. Oh no, a large sandstorm is approaching. Whatever will I do inside?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, let's get the aluminum going, so I can go get the radioactive stuff. I can make 324 aluminum, so if I bring that down to 162, I can go with the other one. Get that. And then from the buggy, I can just move the corpses. But I need one of them to put into the death still because I just used a bunch of water. Okay. Next, I need the radiation stuff. But for that, I'm going to need a radiation suit, iodine pills, and the inventory attachment for the other Thopter. The inventory thing Requires 55 aluminum ingots, which we only have 8. Okay. So I've got to wait for that to get done. In the meantime, I can start building this. So I'm going to need the chassis. Gonna need the engine. Gonna need 4 wings. And that brings me to the end of the duraluminum. Let's go put this stuff down. There's the chassis. There's the engine. All right. Gotta wait for that to process. What's my next priority? I would like to get there. I suppose I could get a little bit. I just don't have any way of really bringing it back. At least not in significant quantity.
It took me going through this base 3 times to find this thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. I walked by it 3 times. Well, twice.
Just
no.
straight by?
I had to backtrack 3 times.
Okay.
It was there. I just didn't see it.
What else am I gonna want here? Ooh. Ooh. Research points. Okay. In my vehicles, the tier 5. The buggy cutter A Mark 5. That could be nice. Scout Ornithopter Thruster. I could get the rocket launcher. But I can only do one of them. Oh, choices. Go with the thruster. 80 duraluminum. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need some serious, whatever that other stuff is, the radioactive stuff. But that's fine. And I need my radiation suit and pills. There's the pills. There's the radiation suit. Do I have a different radiation suit? I don't suppose you're in a position where you can come back for a little bit, can you?
Just about.
All right. I need
Just
the
delivering items.
Yeah, I need the storage off of that other thopter. Okay, for next upgrades, for the base, we're not going to be upgrading our power, but we do need to build more of these. I suppose I can go do that. Let's see. I think we're fine there. We need the advanced survival fabricator that takes spice, thermoelectric coolers, plastinium. Slowly working on the plastinium. Advanced weapons fabricator, basically the same thing. Advanced vehicle fabricator, basically the same thing.
Headed back.
Alright. The medium spice refinery is going to take 135 spice, 285 plastinium. But at least it looks like it's small enough to fit in our current building.
So 4,000 meters to go, which would be 4 kilometers.
Okay. I'm actually going to take the other ornithopter and see if I can find whatever spice explosion that was. Come on, show me the mushroom cloud.
Three kilometers.
Way over there. I think I can get there. It'll be fine. I don't suppose you happen to have the vehicle tool, do you?
The one that I put this thing away with?
No, the thing that allows you to assemble and disassemble those.
I might have one.
I just need you to take the inventory thing off.
Well, I need to pick up a shotgun anyway, so yeah.
Okay, here's one spice spot.
Half a kilometer. I really wish you would make these hangars a little bit bigger.
Having trouble fitting?
No, it's fine. It just doesn't look good. I don't like the wings clipping through, you know, the thingy.
Well, once I upgrade our power consumption, I probably can do it pretty easy. Time to go. Alright, I'm on my way back. I'll be able to do the storage thing soon. Gonna give this worm some time to find a new home before I come back and get the other ones.
No, I knew there was a shotgun around. That was exactly what I needed.
Yeah, why wouldn't there be?
Well, I had made it, and then I had left it behind.
Okay, I got what I needed.
What ammo does the shotgun use?
Depends on the shotgun. Could be light darts, could be heavy darts. It should say within the description of the shotgun.
Oh, I know why it doesn't have any darts. I accidentally deposited my darts. It's nice you can carry 2 different guns with you if you want.
I mean, you can carry a lot more than 2 if you want.
Sure. The orthocopter all set. I can toddle off.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. What's next?
Oh, I hear the rumbling. You know what? You can keep the rest of that one. Okay. Off to the next spice thing. And we are going to put that in there. Now there's a fresh spice thing that happened right over here. We're going to go take that one. And then there's a couple off in the desert. I'm going to go take those as well. That one has already been taken. So be it. There was another one off this way. Right there. And then I think there's another one behind the Teeth Mountains there. I'm gonna go up a little bit because I've seen videos of sandworms leaping out of the sand and eating ornithopters, and that one's right there. So we're gonna wait for him to go the other direction. Should be fine now. There. So I don't know how far they leap out of the desert. I go up to 500 just because I don't trust them.
I hadn't even thought about it.
What, the sandworms leaping out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been flying.
Well, they've just been ignoring me, I guess.
Alright, I'm not getting any more sand piles here, so I'm not sticking around for it. Okay, I saw another explosion happen. That might be it there in the distance. That also might be within the radiation zone. And there's something over there as well. That might be a fresh spice field, though. So we're going to do a little scouting here. Yeah, so that's an unerupted spice field. We're going to let that one simmer for a minute. Check out this one over here. Which may not have been one after all. Okay, I'm going into the radiation zone, and I don't have radiation protection on. So we're gonna avoid that. Alright, that one looks like it's getting ready to blow sometime soon. I don't know how long that actually takes. Oh, hey, edge of the world.
Oh yeah, be careful of that.
Yeah, apparently you collide with that hard. Okay, Spice Nova, it's time to go. Explode for me. Wow, just like that, on command. You know, it's amazing that these gigantic explosions don't attract the worms. Although, I guess they're probably used to it.
I mean, I suppose it's natural.
My understanding is these spice explosions are actually like some sort of a fungus erupting.
Oh yeah, I don't think sandworms want to eat their veggies.
Ooh, there's another one there that's developing. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to harvest from this dune. I feel like the worm's already onto me again. Yep, there it is. He is going straight for that. Oh, and then he took a 90-degree turn. Those sandworms can be agile under the sand, I guess. So at this point, all that's left is to really just grab what I piled up. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more here to gather. And then, I don't know, maybe I just leave. Okay, there's one more small pile here. So I could wait for that one to explode, which should be fairly soon. Or I could go get some radioactive ore. How much space do I have? You know what? Let's wait this one out. I don't want my spoils to get sniped.
Fair enough.
Set down here. Bandage up a little bit. Because for some reason I was hurt. There it goes.
I thought a sandstorm came out of the blue that way.
There's a sandstorm coming?
No, it was just a visual effect that had nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
It just looked like an oncoming sandstorm.
Ooh, that guy did not give a lot of time before he charged. Okay.
Orthocopter.
There's a funny little mouse running around this spice dune. I like that guy. I want him to come home with me. worm went right by.
Flamethrower dude.
My favorite. And by favorite, I mean I hate the flamethrower dudes.
I have unleashed a rat's nest.
Fly up a little bit, let the sandworms calm down, and then I can go harvest. Some of these salt or sand piles are really small. Okay, well, I don't see any more spice explosions happening in the immediate area. So we're going to store that and then head off to radiation to actually continue the project that I was working on before. Now for this, I need to have the radiation suit and pills. We're just going to look around here a little bit, see if we see any of the radioactive ore. Looks like there's plenty.
Got a third trial.
You found the what?
The third trial.
Nice.
Or rather, the remnant of.
Oh yeah, that was that one. Okay. I'm not gonna just jump down.
So the trial that we thought was the second trial is actually the fourth trial.
Oh, is that the one where you're climbing the big rock?
Or landing on top.
Yeah. Okay, next mining rock. Probably that one. Alright, what have we got in here? Hey, there's some. That's not a rock. Oh, okay, storage full. I guess I'm headed back. See how much of this aluminum was made. That was fun. Just saw somebody flying an assault ornithopter into the PvP zone.
Good luck to them.
It's not something I'm going to engage with, but yeah, that's fun. I didn't think people actively did PvP on the I forgot the name of the basin.
Well,
in
to
the
be fair, they
PvP
could
area.
just be protecting themselves in case of other people.
I suppose. Okay, lots of stuff coming home. Okay, first things first, we're gonna deposit our jasmium. Is this one? Yes. And we also have, let's see, a lot more jasmium. Ton of spice sand. Well, relative to what my normal is.
Speaking of which, inhaling the spice for the fourth thingy.
Do it. Okay, that's 17 more melange that we're making. And how much of this aluminum has processed? I move that to the buggy. Let's take the radiation suit off. There we go. Okay, so I can do storage. I don't know if I want the scan module or if I want thruster. I hear sandstorm music. That is definitely going to hit the base. Let's see.
Sector weather alert.
Where are you?
A large sandstorm is approaching.
You're not on the map. You must be within that fourth trial. Which means you are here. It looks like it's gonna miss you.
I mean, I'm in the middle of a thing. It can't hurt me anyway.
Right, but at the same time, if you pop out in the middle of the sandstorm, that could be an issue.
But I'm in a cave, aren't I?
I don't know. Probably.
Plus, right now, it's making me do a knife fight in an arena.
Ooh. Okay.
Sector weather alert.
Wait, was I supposed to
A large
lose or win?
sandstorm is approaching.
So I won a lot of them, and then I eventually lost one, and that kind of moved it on.
Nope, now I have super abilities.
Yes, that's the one that unlocks the super abilities. Okay.
What is Z? Also, a giant sandworm just kind of jumped up outside the arena.
Yes, very imposing. You should go knife fight that.
Right?
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some more jasmium.
All right, so that's number 4 complete.
Nice. And now you
How
have
many of those
the.
are there?
There's like 8. But that unlocks the ability to do the purple thing. You know, pretty much any time.
Is the purple thing the purple things showed in there, or are they purple relative to what special abilities I said?
I think it's relative to the special abilities you set. I think. I don't use that very often. Well, I don't see any fun stuff happening on my way to the radiation. That's a lie. I see fun stuff. So we're gonna raid this. Come on, let me get the stuff. Oh, is it just gonna eat it?
Oh. Sandworm's got to eat too.
Nope, it seems to have just passed it right by. I mean, yeah, sandworms gotta eat. I don't know why they eat metal ships. Come on, open. Okay, well, now the ship can get eaten. It's empty. Do it, sandworm, I dare you. Okay, so what did I get from that? Let's see. Armor plating, that's kind of nice. Mechanical parts, complex machinery. Scout helmet, I don't need that. Irradiate slag, some spice, pumps, off-world medical supplies. Honestly, a whole bunch of stuff that I'm really not going to use. There's a large blood sac here that's halfway damaged. I'm going to throw that away. Honestly, probably gonna throw away the salvage metal too. Oh, is that it? I see the worm's still here. But no, I guess it's not gonna just eat it. Okay, moving on. Irradiated zone. Here I come. So we'll put that on. Okay, let's poke around here. It looks like this one's been cleaned out recently. I don't see a lot of radiation rocks. There's a couple. Alright, gonna eat that. And I gotta ditch stuff before I pick this up, because I'm just gonna not have enough inventory space. Large blood sac can go away. Anything else just take up a stupid amount of space.
So shotguns go right through shields. That's wonderful.
Depends on the shotgun and the shield.
Okay, my shotgun is going through these dudes' shields.
That's wonderful. Just like you said. Which shotgun is that?
It's just the standard GRDA 44. Technically, cat gun.
Okay, well.
Just a requirement for what I needed to do, and found out it's actually pretty good.
Well, good.
And I seem to be picking up the same number of light darts that I'm using on these people from them, so it's like I'm plucking them back out.
Yeah, might be. I've always wondered though, what does the dart use for a propellant?
An excellent question. They're spring loaded, clearly.
They very well could be. But I see
Yes,
no
we
evidence
don't
of
use
gunpowder. So these guns are like auto crossbows.
I guess.
Honestly, kind of makes the scattergun more impressive. Oh, come on, let me out of the cave. Alright, any other irradiated stuff on this one? I don't think so. How am I doing? Can't really hold a lot more. Hey, stop shooting at me. Also, why does it say I don't have enough power to activate my shield? I don't like that.
That's concerning.
Okay, well, I need a new battery, that's for sure. Okay, fill my inventory, and then I should be good to go. Time to head home. See how the production is going. Low fuel, what? Alright, this should be a nice, easy glide home. Still looking around for other fun stuff to do on the way, though. I don't see any more spice blooms popping up. Man, we had quite the run on the spice blooms earlier. I'm not seeing any new ones.
I am traveling somewhere. I don't know where.
Pretty sure that's the one I already looted. I'm surprised it's still there. Downship. Nope.
Apparently, I am visiting Arakeen.
So Arakeen's an interesting place. It's where I go to pay my taxes.
You have to go here to pay your taxes?
Yeah.
You can't just mail it.
Postal service on Arrakis is a bit lacking.
It could be digital. Okay, so this random guard in here looks like a Halo person.
That's fun. Okay, so I'm probably set in the radiation zone for a little while. I need to put back on my still suit. Ooh, this is done. That processed the duraluminum real fast. Okay, Mark 5 hull. Go. Okay, so that's the hull. Oops, wrong one. I need to grab the other pieces too. Hull, wing, 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 storage. Okay, so what I still need cockpit and power supply. And I'm gonna run the thruster as well. So I can do the cockpit. Generator is gonna take 50 duraluminum. I don't think I have that much being produced. think I'm gonna have to go get some more aluminum too. So it looks done, but it still needs, at minimum, the generator. Then I gotta paint it. Alright, we're gonna cancel that. And then we're gonna put in half. Put in the other half. That'll be that. Let's see. What else? I don't see any other way around it. I gotta go get more aluminum. Viewer, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just exploring this area.
I don't suppose you want to help me grab aluminum, do you?
I'm not sure I'm quite high enough level to be doing that yet.
Well, okay, but level really has very little to do with it.
Well, then, let me get back there. It may take a few minutes.
Okay.
There's apparently a protest going on here.
Oh, that's right. You're in Arakeen. Never mind. You explore that area. I got this. Arakeen's fun. And, yeah, the protests, that's fun. I think there's one place that you can go where the people are protesting somebody watering a tree.
I think that's exactly what I saw.
Yeah. Which, while trees are important, I can kind of see their point on the use of water.
You know what? I wasn't thinking about how dry this planet is. Now I understand. That makes sense.
So, in the AMA or question session before or whatever, one of the development team or, you know, community manager or something dropped a hint that there may be a third faction coming.
Yeah, 2 seemed a bit unusually small.
Do you have any predictions as far as what that faction might be?
Well, not knowing Dune, no.
Okay.
A lot of these people keep saying they're from various houses. So I'm going to guess it's one of them.
Okay. So the house system, like if There's a political thing. The land's red. You go to these house places, and you can like earn points with them towards whatever your faction you've chose or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really engaged with it all that much. And then either Atreides or Harkonnen is the overarching faction that these houses, I guess, support. So while one of them could step up to be a great house like Harkonnen or Atreides, I've also heard the theory that maybe we'll see the Fremen as a faction.
Aren't they supposedly dead?
Well, we don't know. We haven't found them.
Also, look, another protest.
Yep. And while I will say that the general belief among the people seems to be that they are dead, I haven't really seen any evidence of that. I haven't seen any evidence of them being alive either, so it's a theory. But it's not like I've found a massive Fremen bodies or whatever.
Oh, look, I just unlocked an achievement. Sit in a chair.
Oh, that's fun. I've always thought that if a game is going to include things like chairs, they should at least make them functional. Which sadly is not something that every game does.
Well, I conveniently found the dude to continue my training in my chosen skill set, so that's helpful.
Okay.
A little concerning, I found him in a bar. I'm starting to feel like I need to make a third refiner. Just to process ore. I mean, if you have the power, why not?
Yeah, we don't.
So the why not is because we don't have the power. Very, very fair.
I could probably make the power easy enough. Just haven't yet. I am technically in a PvP area. Like that. Not that I think anything's actually going to happen here. It's amazing how much these buggies hold. And how fast you can gather the stuff. Just a little bit more. How? I wonder how much aluminum this thing can actually hold, just raw.
By the way, when we started the stream today, I was at level 17.
Yeah.
Now level 26.
Oh, good. I've gone up a level or two. Not hugely significant. Do you know what max level in the game is? 200.
Well, I'm a tenth of the way there.
I believe 200 is exactly enough, or pretty close to exactly enough, to get every skill point in 2 different trees.
In 2 different trees.
Yes.
So you can't get everything, period.
No.
I wish I had realized that sooner.
Why is that?
So I didn't expand into 3 trees?
Oh, I mean, you don't have to take everything in 2 different trees.
Obviously, but yeah, I still wish I had realized that sooner.
I definitely would not take everything in 2 trees, because, like, they have active abilities. You can only have 3 active abilities and 3 talents equipped at a time.
This is true, though there may be more than one active ability that you might find useful.
Right. So, like,
depending on your mission.
Yeah, the Shegawire Claw, you very well might want to use that more PvE. I don't know. Honestly, the auto stun that it has is real nice. I haven't tried it in PvP, but I could see myself doing it as long as it works, which means I would try it at least once. I've already been along this route. This stuff hasn't repopulated yet. Oh, but the enemies will still shoot me.
My experience.
What, the enemies?
Yes.
No, I'm just driving right by. Although if they're in the middle of the road, I'll run them over for the experience.
Excellent.
Okay, so there's the wreck that I went by, and that's the PvP zone. Let's head down this way. There's some ore.
Okay, these explosive trip mine traps, they really shouldn't wait to detonate 'cause You don't walk over them.
I
Or
like
rather, you're
my
not on them
traps.
when they detonate.
See, I like that. I like not being on the trap when it detonates.
Don't get me wrong, I do too. It just seems like they're really bad at what they're doing.
And that's okay with me.
Also, there's not a single person in here, it seems. But here's another sealed area, so maybe that changes.
Or the sealed area leads outside.
Ooh, I'm on fire. Apparently, if you stand in the fire, you catch fire.
Yeah, and fire hurts. Okay, one more rock and I should be good to go back.
I'm very disappointed there were no actual enemies. The whole reason I went in here was to, get the kills.
Looks like 3,333 ore is what the vehicle can carry. And you know what? Oddly enough, I think this is about the same point that I drove off the cliff before. Oh, I can't.
Whoops.
Okay. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's a long one. Oh, okay. Whew.
At least you didn't fall right into the mouth of a waiting...
It's true. At least there wasn't a sandworm just sitting there. But, oh, man. I don't know what it is. I can't. That's rough.
Ooh, what's this? I think someone left their motorcycle just laying around. Sand cycle? What are these things called?
Sand bike or whatever? It happens sometimes, but it might not have been a player. It could just be a randomly spawned one.
It wouldn't let me do anything with it, so...
Then yeah, that's just players. Okay.
All right, I have finished the mission of killing 15 things with a shotgun. Now I have to move on to the, I don't know, minigun?
Minigun?
Minigun. It's a very small light machine gun.
Okay.
Not my preferred type of gun. Wastes way too many darts.
Okay, let's get the aluminum going. I can do 522. For now, we're only going to do 100. And then in this one, we're going to get the duralium going. That goes pretty quick. Duraluminum, not duralium. I got it. I'm never going to get that. That's not going to happen. Okay, I think we're getting close to the point where I can make the last part. We need the generator Mark V. This is going pretty fast. I might just wait it out. And then after that, I'm gonna need... I'm gonna want the thruster. And that's going to take a bit. And I'm going to need particle capacitors. But for now, the generator is done, or almost done, and that is going to make this functional.
Functional is good. Battle ready is better.
So I have a choice, right? I can put... I think... I can choose to put the thruster on there, or the rocket pod on there.
You have to choose speed or fighting ability.
And honestly, my fighting ability is not great. Which is why I choose speed, so I can run away. I wonder if you can double up on modules. I wonder if I could take the storage off of this one and attach it to the other one, even though there's already a storage attached. No, it just says it's already attached. Okay, then that's fine. So there is one more slot that I can attach something to on the ornithopter. I got 3 real choices. I've got the booster, I've got a scanner, and what was the other one? Oh, the rocket pod for the empty module slot.
I mean, do you really need a scanner?
Kind of. So there's stuff in the desert that you can't find without it.
That's unfortunate. We need a bigger one.
I don't know if we're gonna get bigger ones. I mean, I know... So there's the assault, which is slightly bigger, but I think it's still limited to 2 modules. And then there's the carrier, but I don't know what that has for options. I know a big point of contention this last week was that it didn't have any carry capacity. You couldn't like store stuff on it, which was weird. It's a weird choice for something that's supposed to carry stuff, right? don't know what that would look like, though. And again, I don't know that, you know, it has more module slots than the other ones. Okay, what am I looking at here? I need to get... I'm pretty much settled. I want the booster here. The thrusters. And that means I need duraluminum. That's kind of processing. I need particle capacitors. I need 25 of them. Those are where? Imperial testing stations. I suppose I gotta run through an Imperial testing station. Okay, what have we got? That's not it. Oh, hey, hi.
I got you.
Okay, what's in here? Not what I'm looking for. What's in here?
Oh, good. Now I can go back to my normal weapons.
You've arrived at the botanical testing station number 76.
Someone's shielding.
Alright. So this armor is just not cutting it. Okay, time to loot this room. Let's see, that's all ammo. This power pack 3, I don't really need any of that. Sounds like there's somebody else in here. Okay, that's one of the 25 I need.
Reveal yourself. Where's backup?
Okay, what's in here? We'll take the iron, take the silicon blocks, but the rest of that I don't really need. Moving on in here. Okay. I'm up to 4 of 25.
Identify yourself. Shields up.
Aww. Okay, grenade, anytime.
Oh dear.
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking.
Well, I'm flying right now, so I have 2 minutes to travel 4 kilometers.
Where is your
Some pretty fun.
Yeah, that's not great.
I'm traveling 155 kilometers an hour, so like 3 kilometers a minute. Hypothetically, I can
Okay,
do it.
why does not... Why was that not affecting that dude? There. You're the guy that got me. Okay. Some water, we'll drink that.
2 kilometers under a minute. This is gonna be tight.
You got this.
I can see it coming in from the right side. I'm not gonna
Sector
make it.
weather alert. A large sandstorm
Unless-
is approaching.
Could always find a cave, land, and take the thing into your multi-tool.
Don't have the time to find a cave, but I might be able to power land in the bottom cargo bay.
For the live one.
Let's see.
No one is coming to help.
You're dead.
I landed on the ramp. Close enough. And there's the sandstorm. I had a millisecond.
Shield up.
See, I knew you'd make it.
I see someone. Fire in the hole.
Hi, what are you doing up there?
Shields up.
Okay, do you have any good loot on you? You got some of the stuff I want.
Apparently there was something in the sandstorm.
What?
I don't know. It's showing a red marker in the sandstorm with a 1 over it and says SHEOL.
I mean, I think that always happens.
I've never noticed it before.
Okay, side room. Please tell me you've got what I want. No, not really. There's just not going to be enough in this place. Ooh, but maybe this big chest will have one. I'm at 20 of 25. Come on, just a couple more chests.
I see someone here. There's someone here. Let's go.
Okay. There's a chest here. If it's got 5, it's got 2. Okay, I need 3 more. Medical stuff. Medical stuff. Medical stuff. Big chest. Okay. I'll take these. What is this? Buggy cutter ray mark 3. I don't think I'm gonna take it, see if I can disassemble it. But there's what I needed. Okay. So I did end up with everything I need. Now I just need to get out. Which is right here.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Rymark 3rd.
Well, glad I got that stuff. I was sweating it there. I was thinking this place just wasn't gonna have enough. Okay, I appears to be 14 duraluminum short. So we'll craft that. after that, I just need aluminum. So 211. Alright, that's going real fast. So we should be done here in a matter of seconds. We're at 75 out of the 80. Give that just a minute. And then we'll take this thing up and see how it handles. I've never actually flown an ornithopter with a thruster on it before, so see how much of a difference it makes.
You'll take it up and probably crash. I know.
Oh, probably.
Now, is this one that has 2 seats?
Nope. That would be the assault ornithopter, and they are slower. It's probably the next one I will build. But because it's slower, I've been avoiding using it. And it looks like you can't attach it. It must be a storage or thruster thing.
Oh.
Oh wait, hang on a second. That's the buggy cannon. No, it definitely is a storage or a thruster thing because it's trying to put it in the same place that the storage is.
So what I'm hearing is you can add a cannon or a rocket launcher?
I don't know because I don't know what spot it would go in and I don't have the materials to build it.
Well, it makes sense to me that something that goes fast isn't going to be heavily laden.
Yeah, I get it.
Did you build yourself a personal room in the corner?
Yeah, I'm going to build one for everybody.
Oh, lovely.
Just haven't got there yet. Okay, so... Why are you blowing up my base?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so then I guess that means the only thing that I've got left would be the scan module, which needs particle capacitors. Because why not? Alright, I'm gonna drop off my inventory here because I got stuff that I don't need. So much stuff I don't need. Ooh, Reaper gloves. Any gloves repel water and prevent any additional dew from escaping. Okay. I'm gonna put this in here and this in here. I can probably disassemble the Dune Man helmet. I can probably disassemble the buggy cannon too. That's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, I am going to take the new ornithopter up and see if I notice a difference in speed. This is supposed to be 10 kilometers per hour faster at glide. Needs fuel. You coming along?
No, seems like a bad idea.
It seems to ascend a little faster.
It does look like that.
Glide's holding steady around 172.
I've gotten up to 168 in the other one, so that doesn't seem like 10.
Well, I mean, if I nosedive, I can get it significantly higher.
No, but I mean consistently I get 168.
Oh, I don't know. I get consistently 162 in the other one.
Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. It's possible.
But yeah, it's a little faster. I'm not sure how... Like, I don't see too much of a difference from my perspective, but I'm sure if we were to just, like, race, it would be faster. So doing a little look around, I don't see anything fun to investigate. Alright, so we are going to head back. Okay, where was that? Right over there. I'm gonna go grab that. Ooh, no radiation protection. It's fine, I got time. I can get through the radiation zone pretty easy. As long as that explosion wasn't in the radiation zone, I should be able to get it. Man, this is right outside somebody's base.
They'll never know.
Oh, that worm was on it. I've even got my sneaky sneakers on. And he was just right there. This is going to be a tricky one. That's okay. I mean, he was on it before. Now he's just ignoring it. There we go. Yeah, you definitely ascend a lot faster.
Do we not have enough power for all our stuff to be online at once?
Correct. Wow. Okay. Go away, sandworm. He just really does not want me to have this. Okay, the last time I saw a sandworm do this, like, just be that absolutely aggressive, I'm pretty sure the spice field was actually in a drum sand area. And this one is not. And I'm wearing the sneaky boots. He's just sitting here. Okay, I do have the soft steps equipped, right? Yeah. Take them off, put them back on. I don't know. I think the worm's just messing with me.
I mean, that's always a possibility. Maybe a dev is watching and actively doing.
That's cruel. You know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna get the last, like, 5 sand. I don't need it that much. And of course, there's a crashing ship right there.
That's neat.
It went right into the radiation zone. Do I still have the pills on me. I can do that. You know, as long as the sandworm will leave me alone. Pop the pills right away. And... last one. Come on. Okay, that's everything there. Get out of the radiation quick. Alright. Well, I think it's about time for me to head home. Anything else fun that happened?
Other than learning how we have a power limit, no.
Okay. So I will try to increase the power. It's not that difficult. It takes a decent amount of fuel upkeep. The more generators we have.
Sure, it's not really a big deal now that I know it's a thing.
It's something that I'll be trying to fix because I do want to put in more refineries, but we don't have the power for it. Okay, that was a spice explosion over there. I'll go get it. I can already hear the worm around, so I'm gonna give him some space. Not sure exactly where he is. He seems to have moved on a bit. And that's fine. I hear him coming, though. He is. This one is actually not being all that aggressive. I mean, he's there, he's present, but I can go more than 2 steps. I think I got pretty much everything here. So, bye worm. And I am definitely a fan of how much faster this thing ascends. Okay. That's real nice. Say what you want about the gliding speed, but being able to go up that much faster is a pretty big deal.
Well, that mixed with the glide speed is a nice combo.
Mm-hmm. I may try to upgrade the engines and the wings of the other ones too. Especially considering some of those wings are like halfway damaged. Okay, so that's home. That's more spice for us. We're actually sitting pretty.
That's good.
Yeah. We might be able to make a another 6th tier base upgrade here pretty soon. Okay, Syndicate helmet. Unique armor is designed to keep the environmental hazards at bay. Don't know what that means. Probably like heat resistance or whatever. I doubt it's going to be radiation resistance. Okay, storage is full. I can't add anything else here. But I do have more armor plates. Okay. And Adept GRDA 44. I'll put that in yours. You can have it.
Oh, thanks.
A mercenary heavy chest plate. Do you have one of those? I think so.
I am currently running exactly that.
Okay. So then we don't need to do anything. I can just disassemble it.
Yeah, because mine's not really damaged.
Did you turn off a bunch of stuff?
I did.
Okay.
Well, now it's not using power.
It's true, but we still use the fuel.
I know. But it means I can... If I finish using one thing, I turn it off so that I'm not worried about turning on the next one and causing everything to lose power.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I actually think this is a good point to end the stream. I'm going to call this a good one. I enjoyed myself today. So thank you.
I got to level 28.
You doubled your level.
Yeah.
Nice. So thank you everyone for joining us today. It's been fun. We are now going to 4 places, including Kick. So welcome to our Kick viewers. And
You could say this was the kickoff.
ha 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 ha.
It only took me the entire stream to come up with a pun.
All right, we will be back Wednesday. We're gonna have to discuss Wednesday, I think. So we will be back sometime next week, and have a good day, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, it's a very good weekend, everyone.